9:29 a.m. and I'm going into part number 3 of the Dow history from 1970. Welcome to StockMarketFunding.com. Not only that, reason why we're giving this to you free is that whether it's 6 months from now or next year or 2012, you all have a way out. By joining StockMarketFunding.com, you have a way out. When it started over here in this last cycle, nobody ever thought it would go there. They never want to see it, but you're going to have to deal with reality and the world that you live today. And we're going to have higher taxes going forward. The Bush tax cuts are going to come off. I will tell you that the third leg down will be longer than what the 2003 to the 2007 top was. Meaning that this down leg started, this is the up leg, and the 1 year anniversary of that move is coming upon us. What I will tell you though, that you can proactively get the big profits that Wall Street get off of you while you're holding that down. And you're not going to do that again, and you need to tell all your friends about the tape of the history here, the NASDAQ bear market history that we put out. This one here, we'll be doing the S&P 500 as well. And the thing I'm going to tell you, people, is that you do have a way out. You've already been victimized by this world. Whether it was your parents at times or your grandparents at times, but now it's you, and now it's going to be your children that grow up, and your children are going to be part one day of one of these catastrophic events. Unfortunately, the progressive nature progressively worse. I'm not saying that your world has to be doom and gloom, because it doesn't, by any stretch of the imagination. And at times that I'm showing you, there's great times to be invested. There's great times to take advantage of the exuberance. The world was quite different. The exuberance and manipulations have progressively gotten worse over the 40-year period. And today, it's worse than any time in history than I know out of my 30-year professional trading career. And, you know, I called bottoms, sure, and I made money there, and I made money coming down. And what I'm going to tell you is that this exuberant move, deficit, spending, this new health care, higher taxes coming, we're not in good shape in America like you're led to believe. And small businesses are suffering. And as the stimuluses, these are always stimuluses, but the stimuluses fail, people. They failed here. Boy, did they start stimulating there off of that last bear raid or bear market. And this is the history in the shorter term that you need to know. So what I just want to tell you is that the Dow bear market, bull market, bear market history is this was the expansion that fails when it's over. These events just don't come around 1 year later. So we had the big 2008 move down, and we've had the 2000 to move up. That's 2 years. 2010, we're in our third year. And what I'm going to say to you is I'm not going into all of the technical stuff that the charts say, because we would do that with you when you join StockMarketFunding.com. And not only that, we're going to end somewhere in here this year. And it will be this story. It'll be another big story down like that. When this story comes to an end, and the failure of government comes to an end, and too big of government, and the consumer is more broke with a higher unemployment rate than at any other time. So you be the judge. I'm telling you, though, that we are professional traders and we have professional investors that we guide during these moves higher. But we also get them on the other side of the market when they're going to go down. And the thing about the tape is that it all started 4 decades ago, back in 1970. And progressively, as time has gone by, we have progressively made things worse in our world. And basically, things are not good. Look at that drop. The third drop, when it comes, will be more severe than this last drop. Okay, so here was the first one, the time that you can remember off the 99-2000 bear market bubble, or the bull market bubble that collapsed. Then they even created it worse. 30 stocks. They got all your money in, and then trillions of dollars were lost. Okay, now, being a professional trader and investor is what it's all about. So, stay tuned. I'm only going to do this part of the tape. What I have done is I have warned people so that when we show this to you in 2 or 3 years from now, or 6 months from now, or 1 month from now, and at the end, and remember, it's also an election year, so they want to pump this thing as high as they can. They'd like to get reelected, you Democrats, and your Democratic president, Obama. The thing about it, people, is take action, and most importantly is let's step up and be proactive, all of us together, and let's make sure that you're part of the wealth factor and not the welfare factor. And the welfare is that way, the wealth factor is that way. So let us not see you go down in history, but let us see you make a lot of money. Come to stockmarketfunding.com. This is the Dow history. I'm not going to go into any more of the Dow, but watch the NASDAQ bear market. Watch your policymakers this year. Watch your taxes by the end of this 2010. Bush tax cuts are due to come off in 2011. Lots of other things. Inflation could potentially hit us hard. We got lots of turmoil going on around the world. Look it. You trade it for how long it goes, and you get on the right side of the markets, bear and bull markets. That's the Dow history. And we will be doing lots of follow-up histories on the Dow in much more detail than what I've given you here today. That way, you can be proactive about your life. Thank you for visiting stockmarketfunding.com. Tweet this. Put it out on your Facebook account. Tell YouTube people on there. Help people understand things before they happen. Thank you very much. And we're going on the 1-year anniversary from that bottom to this top. March is the 10-year bear anniversary of when it all started. But here, more importantly, is the 2007 exuberant high to the big failure down here. And let us not let you be part of failure. Be part of success. Join stockmarketfunding.com today.